Hi everyone, Adam here, and today I'm reviewing the 2018 movie Death Race Beyond Anarchy, which was released straight to disc in 2018. It's the fourth installment in the franchise, whereas 2 and 3 were prequels to the first one. This one's a sequel to Death Race 2 and 3, but it's also a sequel to the original movie, if that makes any sense. And the plot in this movie sees Terminal Island has been shut down because people complained about Death Race being immoral. Well, it took them 4 movies to figure that out, but with Terminal Island shut down, hardened criminals are sent to the Sprawl, which is a fortified city, a la Escape from New York, that type of thing. And the only place the Death Race is held now is in the Sprawl. It's outlawed and it is only shown on the dark web. Still, the leader in this race is Frankenstein, but this is a different Frankenstein from the other movies. Whereas in the other movies, the character of Frankenstein was pretty much a victim of circumstance, weren't really a bad guy. This one has turned Frankenstein into the main antagonist. And the people who are streaming the races on the dark web are Liszt, who was played by Frederick Kohler, I think that's how you pronounce it, who's been in all 4 of them. He plays Liszt. And for some reason, playing Baltimore Bob, Danny Glover, obviously in need of a paycheck. I like Danny Glover, but yeah. And the main character here is Connor Gibson, played by Zach McGowan, who plays a Black Ops specialist trying to infiltrate the Death Race. And also returning from Death Race 2 and 3 is the always watchable Danny Trejo, playing the Jewish Mexican Goldberg. Well, how did I find this movie? Look, I have no problem with a sequel trying to mix things up a bit. We've had 3 previous movies set on Terminal Island, but when you change your format, you got to at least make it entertaining. This is incredibly dull. And there really is only one main death race. Everything else is leading up to it. And this is going to sound really bad, but there is way too much dialogue for a movie like this. And whereas 2 and 3 weren't great movies, they did have entertainment value. And the races were, like for a direct-to-disc series, the races were pretty impressive. And Danny Trejo doesn't even interact with any of the main characters. Obviously, he was only on set for a few days, and basically all his scenes pretty much amount to him taking phone calls from one of the main characters. So, yeah, but hey, if he gets paid for it, good for him. And apparently this was made in 2017, but wasn't released until 2018, and after seeing it, I can see why they held it back a bit. It's not good. It really isn't. And I really can't recommend this to, well, anyone. And I'm probably one of the few people that's actually sat through all 4 Death Race movies. So like I said, they're not great, but there's cheesy fun to have within the previous 3. But this is dull. Death Race Beyond Anarchy, not good. And look, I know I wasn't expecting a great movie for a direct-to-disc film, but like I said before, I kind of enjoyed the other 2, 3, and I even enjoyed the original. But yeah, this is just bad. Okay, of course, as usual, this is just my opinion. Feel free to disagree. See you again soon.